In the 89th minute, Netherlands were holding a 2-1 lead against Japan. All they had to do was nothing. Netherlands had 54% possession, 6 shots on target to Japan's 2. They led twice, but Japan simply refused to lose. Today we're breaking down one of the most dramatic group openers you'll ever see. Netherlands versus Japan. For goals in the second half, a last-minute equalizer, and a result that genuinely shook Group F. Let's get into it. Going into this game, Netherlands were being talked about as one of the tournament dark horses. Koeman's squad is stacked: Van Dijk, De Jong, Gakpo, Dumfries, Gravenberch. This is a team with Champions League-level talent across the pitch. Japan? Dangerous, disciplined, and deeply underestimated. They had just one mission: stay compact, frustrate, and hit on the counter. The same blueprint that stunned Germany and Spain in Qatar. The first 45 minutes were tactical chess. Netherlands had most of the ball and created almost nothing. 3 of their 4 first-half attempts came from set pieces. Japan were happy to sit deep and absorb, and it was working. Then the second half arrived, and everything changed. 6 minutes into the half, Gravenberch picks up a recycled free kick and whips a perfect cross to the back post. Van Dijk rises above everyone and plants it home. With his 13th international goal, the captain delivers once more. The Dutch only enjoyed 6 more minutes because Takefusa Kubo plays a sharp pass into Nakamura, who drifts, shoots from the edge of the box, and it goes in past Verbruggen. The 64th minute is when Somerville announced himself to the world. He's only made his international debut this month. He cuts inside onto his left foot, his weaker foot, ignores Dumfries making a run, and curls it beautifully into the far corner off the post. That is what technique looks like under pressure. Netherlands were back in front and looking comfortable. The 89th minute. Junya Ito whips in a corner. Substitute Koki Ogawa rises above the Dutch back line and gets a header on it. The ball takes a touch off Daichi Kamada. Verbruggen dives and gets a hand to it, but watches it bounce off the roof of the net. Here's the honest truth about what went wrong for the Netherlands. They controlled the ball, but they couldn't control the game. Japan sat in a low block and dared the Dutch to break them down. They obliged with neat possession, but very little penetration. Their danger came from set pieces and individual brilliance. In Somerville's goal, he ignored the overlap. When Koeman made his substitutions after the 64th minute, the tempo dropped. Japan sensed it, and Moriyasu threw on all 5 subs to turn the energy around completely. The final 25 minutes belonged to the Samurai Blue. Ryan Gravenberch was arguably the best player on the pitch. Both assists. Every time the Dutch were creative, it was through him. He'll have to be central to everything Netherlands do going forward. Japan, though, their defensive discipline and their never-say-die mentality in the second half was elite. That's not luck. That's culture. Group F has Sweden and Tunisia as the other 2 sides. Netherlands face Sweden next. Japan face Tunisia. On paper, both were already favorites to win those games, but now the pressure is a new factor which might affect the playstyle. Both teams need a win to put themselves in a strong position heading into matchday 3. But this group is now open. Any team could finish in the top 2. Netherlands 2, Japan 2. This match delivered everything the World Cup promises. Individual brilliance from Somerville. Leadership from Van Dijk. Tactical mastership from Japan. And an 89th minute equalizer that nobody saw coming. Japan have now come from behind against Germany, Spain, and the Netherlands. And Netherlands? They've got a lot to figure out before that Sweden game. Drop your take in the comments. Was this a great point for Japan, or 2 drop for the Netherlands? See you on the next one.